to my channel, Magic Wishing Star. Happy December, happy Vlogmas. I'm really right in the middle of decorating my whole house, and so this weekend got really busy and there's boxes all over I pulled out from the garage and got my trees up, but there's no decorations. But I wanted to try to do Vlogmas this year, and so I decided to share with you what my sister got me. It is the Disney Storybook Collection Advent Calendar, and she said to let everybody know she paid $10 for it at Walmart. Day one is right here. And every day has a little storybook. Today, it's 101 Dalmatians. So I'm going to attempt to read this to you. Roger lived with Pongo, his Dalmatian. He married a lovely lady named Anita, who owned a female Dalmatian, Perdita. Soon Perdita was expecting her first litter of puppies. One day, an old friend of Anita's, Cruella de Vil, came to visit. "Where are the puppies?" Cruella demanded. "They are not expected for another 3 weeks," Anita replied. "You must let me know when they arrive. I just adore Dalmatian puppies. Their coats are so beautiful," and Cruella swept out of the house. 3 weeks later, Perdita and Pongo became proud parents of 15 puppies. Roger, Anita, and Nanny the housekeeper were delighted. The next day, Cruella returned. "15 puppies!" she cried. "I'll buy all of them." But Roger told her they were not for sale. Cruella stormed out of the house, furious. Soon afterwards, Cruella's henchmen, Horace and Jasper Badon, planned to dog-nap the puppies. Once the coast was clear, the Badons broke into the house. When Nanny tried to stop them, the Badons locked her in the cupboard. By the time Nanny had escaped, the Badons were gone, and so were the puppies. The days went by, but the puppies were still not found. Pongo and Perdita had to do something. That evening, Pongo used the twilight bark to spread the news. He barked the alert, 3 loud barks and a howl. After a moment, an answering bark was heard. "It's the Great Dane at Hampstead," Pongo said to Perdita, and he barked out his message. Danny, the Great Dane, told a friend of the news. "It's up to us to send out all the dog alert with the twilight bark," he said. Danny's big, deep voice began to send the news across London. Within an hour, word had spread all over England. Before long, the twilight bark had reached an old sheepdog named Colonel, who lived on a farm. Colonel's friends, a horse named Captain, and a cat named Tibbs, listened too. They were shocked to hear that 15 puppies had been stolen. "That's funny," Tibbs said. "I heard puppies barking over at the old DeVille house last night. But no one lives there," said Colonel. "We must go and see what's going on." Colonel and Tibbs went quietly up to the house and peered through a broken window. Inside, Horace and Jasper Badon were eating dinner and relaxing in front of the television. All around the room were puppies. Not 15, nor even 50, but 99 of them. Colonel barked the good news. Before long, the twilight bark had sent the message back to London, where it reached Perdita and Pongo. They set off as fast as they could to rescue their puppies. Meanwhile, Tibbs was keeping watch on the house. When he saw Cruella drive up to the front door, he went to the broken window to hear what was happening. Cruella was ordering the Badons to kill the puppies. "I want their skins for fur coats," she said. "I'll be back first thing in the morning." Tibbs was horrified. What a terrible thought! As soon as the Battens were distracted, he crept through the broken window and whispered to the puppies, "Tell everyone they must escape. Cruella is after your coats." When all the puppies had been alerted, Tibbs led them to a hiding place. When the Battens discovered that the puppies had gone, they searched all over the house. Eventually, they found them cowering under the stairs. Tibbs was ready to protect the puppies. Meanwhile, Colonel led Perdita and Pongo to the DeVille house. They bounded into action. Perdita attacked Horace, while Pongo tore at Jasper's pants. In the chaos, Tibbs led the puppies to the safety of Captain's stable. Leaving the Battens in a heap on the floor, Perdita and Pongo dashed after the puppies. "Are our 15 all here?" asked Perdita anxiously. "You're 15 and a few more," replied Captain. "There are 99. "Whatever did Cruella want with 99 puppies?" Pongo asked. One little puppy said she was going to make fur coats out of us. Perdita and Pongo had never heard of anything so evil. "We'll just have to take them all back to London with us," said Perdita. "I'm sure Roger and Anita will look after them." Perdita, Pongo, and the puppies set off to London, leaving a trail of paw prints in the snow. Cruella, who had returned for the puppies' coats, quickly spotted the paw prints, and the chase began. Eventually, after trudging across the cold countryside, Perdita and Pongo led the tired puppies to the shelter of a blacksmith shop. Cruella and the Battens were still on their trail. Pongo had an idea. He made the puppies roll in soot until they all looked like black Labradors. The sooty puppies climbed into a van that was going to London, but it was snowing, and Cruella saw white patches appearing on the puppies' coats. She realized the trick. "After them!" she shouted. Pongo leaped onto the bumper as the van sped off, and Cruella and the Battens right behind. Cruella's car skidded out of control and hurtled down a steep hill. The Battens' van crashed into the back of the car, and they all ended up in a pile of wreckage. Home at last in London. Roger counted the dogs. That's 101 Dalmatians, including Perdita and Pongo. He and Anita decided to buy a big house and keep them all, and they'd have a Dalmatian plantation. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. I don't think I'm going to do that every night, but for tonight, being the first night, and since I really didn't have a lot planned because I was busy decorating, I thought I'd read that story for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a magical night.